The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
With that, here are Ned Yost's Kansas City Royals in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. He hasn't looked like himself lately. He needs to get back to finding his groove because his guys need him to be productive.
John Jay heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder number 25.
We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Didi Gregorius strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Kennedy gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Now a ball hit hard towards center. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
First pitch on its way. Gary Sanchez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently. So all they need to do is keep playing the way they've been playing, and you have to say they stack up with anybody in baseball.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he gets any gruff, it seems like it's often coming from right-handed batters on pitches they don't think they can reach. I'm curious if we'll see any of that in this one.
And he is in there.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Brandon Drury will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
High and deep to straightaway right. So they're going back to the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
And that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Neil Walker steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. He's set, and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Right side. Duda's up with it. Escobar. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
Hard hit at third. Played on the backhand. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Alcides Escobar steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Tyler Wade comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Chesler Cuthbert. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Mike Moustakas will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his.
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's in the scoring position with the stolen base.
Salvador Perez digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he could definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Sansa sets. Here he comes 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Wade ranges to his left. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the one left for Kansas City. Score remains 2-2. Kevin McCarthy will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Alcides Escobar strides in, grounded out his last time through. David Robertson will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner's after it, and that retires the side. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight. Justin Grimm is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up. He'll look for another pitching drive right here.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! And how about that? Didi Gregorius has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Catcher.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brandon Drury digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Mondesi moving forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Neil Walker.
Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Kicking off the top of the ninth, John Jay, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Number 54,
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed, the very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Number 15 will dig in now, and he'll complete the cycle if he can knock one over the wall here.
Yeah, Matt, kind of a tall order, but then again, so is logging a single, double, and a triple in the same game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him swinging for the trees right here.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chapman has the target. Here's the 0-2. Hot shot toward third, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Mike Moustakas comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Gardner will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
the catcher.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Salvador Perez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, you know that run in the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker as they're able to hold on here and get this win in a squeaker.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Yankees come out on top 3-2. Good night from the Bronx.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs.
Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Angels. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. D. Gordon makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the game's first pitch is taken for ball one, and we are officially underway this afternoon from Angel Stadium. These Angels, Eric, as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
And there are his numbers from his last start. 7 strong innings, good enough for a win. He'll take that again for sure.
Gene Segura will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Batting third,
Robinson Cano will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. Richards comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Everything away here, and with this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
batting fourth,
Nelson Cruz steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
Shot toward right center. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Yeah, not exactly the time to raise the warning flags just yet, but it's not often you'll see him give up 3 hits in the first inning. It's easy to sit here and say, maybe he doesn't have his best stuff, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to see him run off a string of 8 in a row either.
Kyle Seager is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Wow, that grounder got him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Good effort, though. That looked painful. And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now as this thing's going to load the bases.
Ben Gamble could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases juiced.
And these chances are sometimes few and far between. You got to make the most of them, and a big hit here could really change the feeling of this game.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Little flare out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The throw to the plate. Oh, and Upton's throw is right on target. He's out at the plate.
Well, the runner from third winds up just walking home on the base hit here, but they try to wave the second runner in, and a good throw is going to wind up nailing him at home plate.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. To short. Simmons has it. On to Cozart here for the force, and that'll be that. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Oh, you got to chip away. You're down by 2 after the top of the first, and that doesn't guarantee they're not going to score more runs as this game goes along, but find a way to get yourself back in this game.
Zach Cozart comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Zach Cozart.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Hot shot to third. Seager fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, center fielder
Mike Trout will get his first opportunity here. Currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And a foul pop behind the plate. Zunino has a play. 2 down. Justin Upton gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Into the seats, 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. Albert Pujols will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Segura has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Number 19 steps into the box.
Leading off for the Mariners, right fielder, number 19.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Calhoun. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
At the
number
plate,
3.
Mike Zunino.
Mike
He'll get to take his
Zunino.
first cuts here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And there's out number 2.
This is a gift
Center
right
fielder,
here.
number 9.
He can't make up his mind whether to go after this pitch or not, so he does the worst thing you can do, which is go for it halfway.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
This is
Now
dangerous
batting,
because out of
shortstop,
anybody in this lineup,
Segura.
this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And this is one dude that's tough to phase out there. Now, after getting hit by the pitch, he says, all right, man, you're going to pay for that. He's into scoring position now on the stolen base.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
We always talk about how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, it's especially important when you face the caliber of pitcher that they're seeing here. And they've jumped on him early to take a 3-0 lead now.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. On a hit and a man left. Cole Calhoun will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Paxton steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. In the air, out to right. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7.
Number 17 is ready for his first AB here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. And he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
And just when you thought this inning was about over, back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches. You can't let your guard down even for a second against these guys.
Rene Rivera is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Gordon going back on it, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
In the end, this would be an RBI single off the wall, but it could have, probably should have been a whole lot more.
Zach Cozart gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Oh, and he botches it. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The M's lead it 3-2. Welcome back to beautiful Orange County, California. We get set for the top of the third from Angel Stadium in Anaheim. Nelson Cruz is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Richard steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Line to the right side. But right there is Albert at first as he's able to reach up and take it for route number 1.
Third baseman, Kyle
1
Seager.
away, and here's the left-handed hitting third baseman, Kyle Seager. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
Nope.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. And Seager had another solid year in 2015.
You're right, Matty. He had career highs in both homers with 26 and doubles when he hit 37 that year.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Standing in now, Ben Gamble, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Mike Trout ready to settle in here to start the Angels half of the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons with you in this one. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Settling in now, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really bury your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him.
Keeping an eye on him.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Throw over to first, and he's back easily.
Keeping him close.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. But in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. Hit out towards second, fielded by Kozar. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well, this is just what it takes to be a good number 2 hitter. He just finds a way to get a ground ball to the right side, giving himself up for the team, but he moves his man over to third base with just 1 out.
Robinson Cano will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Squared that one up just a little late. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
And this is the absolute wrong time for this to happen. You let the guy reach first on a drop third strike, and you do it with a dangerous hitter on deck. That's a recipe for double trouble in my book.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Now, after the strikeout, he can still get out of this scot-free with a ground ball here.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Cozart has it. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariner. Luis Valbuena comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. D. Gordon steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Blake Wood will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 46, Blake.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Again, he sends it out of play. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Gene Segura will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. The Angels are out in front, 6-3. Number 53 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 53.
Zach Cozart will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Andrelton Simmons steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
Andrelton.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
That's what you do against a sinker
Now
ball.
batting,
If that ball's
number
fading away,
17.
go right back up the middle with it. He just bounces this one right into center field.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Jeffrey Marte will be summoned
Pinch
off the
hitting for
bench
the
here as
Angels.
he'll pinch hit with a
Number
runner at
19,
first and one gone in the
Jeffrey
inning.
Marte.
Grounded to third. This could be two. There is Seager. Cano for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Robinson Cano comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the eighth.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Rene Rivera gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Ryan Healy will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Number 19 steps in now. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. That's usually a fastball.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And he is out on a strong throw.
Well, I understand the need to try and make something happen, but when you're losing, one thing you cannot afford to do is have guys get thrown out on the base pass. And that makes an already tough situation even tougher.
Here's D. Gordon now. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Yeah, you know, as a pitcher, sometimes you can just say, hey, that one got away from me and slipped. But I think that one would be a tough claim to make. This one definitely doesn't pass the eye test for me. I'm a little bit surprised that the home plate umpire's letting that thing go.
Gene Segura standing in. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
What a great performance up and down this lineup as they just cruise home to an easy 7-run victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Angels are winners here, 10-3. So long from Anaheim.